this topic is possibly the least sexy on the surface of any that's being discussed this week, right? We're talking about all sorts of beautiful design topics and history and preservation, and that's fabulous and it's important. But it's also really nice to look inward and to think about what makes the community that we're all a part of great. Let's begin personally. And I'd like to ask you if you could share a story or a moment in your career when friendship or camaraderie in the design field made a real difference to you.
People I met through all of those networking events were pivotal in changing the trajectory of my life and career. I met every editor, I met other interior designers who'd been icons to me and unattainable. I mean, people that I thought I would never know in my lifetime were so incredibly helpful, Charlotte Moss being one of them. So they shepherded me through the whole sort of, here's how you get published, here's how you do a book, here are the ways around all of these things that seemingly to a younger designer, and I was younger then, seemed very unattainable.
Yeah.
I was up for an interior design award against Aaron Lauder. Obviously, I didn't win. I was seated at a table with my friend Jamie Drake. He said, "Oh, you're living in Nashville now. I never see you in New York. How do we make this? How do we change this?" And I was like, "Well, you should let me do Kip's Bay Show House, and you'll see lots of me." 3 months later, my office phone rings. I'm in a client presentation, and my assistant walks in and says, "Bunny Williams is on the phone." I said, "Okay, we're in a presentation." And he says, "But Bunny Williams is on the phone." So, okay, great. So I called Bunny back as soon as we finished our client meeting, and she said, "We'd love to have you do Kip's Bay in New York." Small town boy living in Tennessee. No one was doing Kip's Bay unless you were a New Yorker at that time. So obviously I said yes to showcase that this boy from Nashville can do this. And I think Jamie, about once a year, I write him a note and say, "Because of you, I really got to get a really good start."
I had just moved from San Francisco to the Boston area. I had a new baby and I had a 5-year-old, and I ran into this mom in my daughter's kindergarten class, and she was an established Boston designer. She recommended me to her best friend who was renovating a beautiful historic home in Brookline and said, "Vani, this is too close for comfort. I trust you. I have a great vibe. Do this project. It'll be a great start for you." I mean, this was fantastic. Who hands over a project like that? And that just took off from there, and here I am.